Okay, Juan, we're at Hastings Equity Building up here. Just to kind of give you some reference points, I've kind of marked this off, but you'll have to do the same thing from inside. So on the TPO roof, they do have a leak. I don't know if you can see it. I marked it with orange. Right in that vicinity right here. Again, for a reference point. There's my truck parked right over there. It's right up off this edge. You'll have to get a nail or something and just check all the seams and see where it's leaking, but it is leaking inside the conference room. So back of the building here, most of the leaks are coming on this leading edge, probably right in here. So first leak, you're going to find this thing. It's somewhere right off of this fence right here. So again, kind of reference point. There's my truck. There's the fence line right here. I kind of painted right in through here, but it's this general vicinity. It's leaking down one of these seams, one of these fasteners, and causing some issues. I went ahead and marked this one as well. But then we're going to come down to this second fence line here. Probably want to fast forward here about another 15 seconds. So the leak could very easily be coming from back here. You'll see some areas I've marked. This isn't where it actually showed up inside, but I would like, if you have the foam gun handy, let's foam this entire section and create a crater right there. It's right off of this fence line. So again, just looking right down there, this fence line comes back, it's right past the eave, somewhere in this general vicinity right here. Going down the roof about another 30 feet. Same deal, right on the eaves. You can kind of see where I painted here. We got to chip some of that up, clean some of that up, and see if we can get it fixed. If you see anything else along the way. Up here, I know you've worked up around this thing. They've still got a leak up here. Honestly, I'd like to just get this thing foamed in. Let's get a cricket built right up here if we can. The leak was showing up right here where I painted. So the seam looks pretty good and everything. I have a feeling it's finding its way in from somewhere back around here. It's a pretty good sized leak. Go ahead and fast forward about another 15 seconds. Okay, I'm not exactly sure where this next leak comes in. I think it's that big bit right there. When I was on the ground, I thought it was right here, but this doesn't look correct. Same deal, you can see we got a low spot right there. If we can foam it, I'd like to get it foamed in. Right through there. If that's the spot, if this was the actual vent, it is leaking somewhere back along this ridge. So just make sure we get this ridge taken care of on both sides. And then right through here, this is where I actually think it was when I got into the building. I should have looked a little closer. And if that's the case, it's leaking right down here, but most likely it's getting in and running under somewhere around here. So the same deal, if we can foam that thing in and go. Next leak's clear over in the opposite corner, so about 20 seconds. Go ahead and fast forward. Okay, this is the opposite side of the building. A good place to reference this off is going to be this driveway right here. It was about 20 foot back into the building off of this edge of the driveway right there. So 20 foot back up. You'll see I painted some areas. Again, this is a rough estimate, but it was leaking around a pipe. So I'm guessing we've got a seam up here. We've got stuffed all the way down here. Get some more seam sealer on it and go from there. Hastings Equity.